Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about relationships. I guess I wouldn't say advice, but I was online and I just decided to look at some questions and topics to discuss regarding relationships. So let's get started. In order to express my thoughts clearly, I decided to write them down in my little notebook. So I don't know what page. Dang it. Oh, I'm professional. Okay, got it. So if you see me looking down, it's because I am going back to my sources and my answers. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is, what is a relationship deal breaker? Personally, for me, a relationship deal breaker is if that person, my partner, my boyfriend, whatever. Ew, that didn't even sound right coming out my mouth. Sorry. If my boyfriend does not have self-control, especially regarding their anger, if you do not know how to control yourself when you're angry, that is a deal breaker for me, because things can escalate very quickly. It might start off with that person or my boyfriend, throwing things when they get mad and just like making noises and tantrums and all this craziness. They might start punching holes in the walls, and then they might start punching you, because when you're angry, sometimes like people don't know how to control themselves, so they don't know what they can do. Some people don't even, they say they see black or they see red. It's red, not black. Whatever. What I see in deal breakers for other people in relationships, others don't. They see it as something that they can work on and move past. That is definitely a trait to have when you're in a relationship, the ability to do all of that. But my love comes with conditions initially. So if you're doing all of that, I'm sorry, that is not something I can learn to love. That is a flaw I am not willing to accept. It's not for me. So thank you. Next. The second one is, would you sacrifice your happiness for the success of a relationship? That is a fat no, because I am not sacrificing my happiness for anything or anyone. I come first. I am an individual. If I am in a relationship, I am my own person, and I am responsible for how I feel and how I look and what I have to offer. So if I am not happy, the relationship is not going to be successful. And what's sad is that a lot of people are unhappy in relationships, and just for the sake of the title, like, oh, this is my boyfriend, we're happy. It's like, are you really happy though, sis? Like, or sir, or because it's 2019, but are you really happy? And it's so sad that that is the mentality that people have, that because he is my boyfriend or he is my girlfriend, I said what I said, he or she, whatever, is my partner, I have to accept them even if they do treat me horribly. He is my boyfriend, he loves me, he is, she is, whatever, they love me. And no, sweetie, no, know your worth. And if that person is not treating you the way you know and you deserve to be treated, you mean to tell me you're there because you want the relationship to be successful. Sis, if you are not happy yourself, or sir, what you doing? I feel like everyone is entitled to happiness, and it's really sad when you think about our generation. Not even our generation, but just how many people struggle with depression and anxiety. I recently saw a post saying, it's getting warmer, don't point out cellulite, don't point out, rolls, what do you call those? Stretch marks, like don't point those things out. But also it said, do not point out self-harm scars. And I was like, that's true. And it's like, everyone should be entitled to happiness. Is it easy? No, but we already struggle with our own personal demons on the inside, our own insecurities. So we should not have to worry about sacrificing that for a relationship. You know what I mean? The third question is what? Oh no, that's the third question. Things that couples do that irritate you. I know for me, what irritates me is when couples, okay, let me give you an example, scenario. You're with your friends and you have, a couple who you're friends with. They're dating, whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And, everything's going great. Y'all are laughing, having a really good time. And then, for some reason, they just start bickering. They start arguing, going back and forth, and it's kind of making things awkward. That's what irritates me because, if something is awkward, I'm kind of just like, why you gotta do that? Like, because now you're making it weird, and then I'm just gonna sit there and be like pretend like it's not going on, but it is, and it's like, why are you putting me in this position? And I understand that couples fight and couples argue, whatever, but it's like, one of you guys just can't shut it down and just be like, okay, now is not the time, because I believe that there's a time and a place for everything. So shut it down, babe, whoever. We can talk about this later. We're with our friends. You know what I mean? Moving on to question number 4. I should also make a disclaimer, even though I'm like halfway through the video. I have never been in a relationship. I have never been romantically involved with anyone in any type of way. I've just never been able to connect on that level with someone. I can't say I've loved a man or boy, because I'm sorry. Anyways, moving on. So this 4th question says, what have you learned from past relationships? Never been in one, but I feel like you have relationships with everyone in your life, whether it's a mother-daughter relationship, a best friend relationship, friend, platonic, whatever. I feel like everyone serves a purpose in your life for a certain amount of time. I feel like they also teach you things, whether heartbreak, betrayal, or just how to love yourself better. They might teach you how to appreciate the small things in life, maybe. As far as guys or relationships goes, even though I've never been in one, there were 2 guys, who have served their purpose and taught me something. The first guy, the way things happened, I learned from the situation to guard yourself. Don't put your feelings into someone if you are uncertain. If you are uncertain, it doesn't mean, like, if something is just like, do they like me? I don't know if they like me. They like me, but nothing's happening. Nothing's moving forward. You know what I mean? So if you are uncertain, girl, dude, just protect yourself. And it's kind of hard to say that. There was a guy after him, because after this person, I was just like heartbroken-ish, because I really liked him. I was just like, what the heck? I just heard a noise. I forgot everything. In order to guard myself or protect myself, mind you, I'm like 14 years old. I was like, okay, don't be disappointed if you don't see him today. This is me like mentally talking to myself. I was just like, don't be disappointed if you don't see him today. Just like, don't get your hopes up if this happens. Don't get your hopes up if, I was just like telling myself, I was like, all right, okay, because you have to. You really do. People have their own agenda, and you never really know what their agenda is unless they tell you. And sometimes you're not fortunate enough to have the person who is willing to tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth about what their intentions are with you. So that first person definitely taught me to guard myself, and if you are uncertain in the slightest, to protect yourself. So although you should kind of have that when you're going into anything. The second guy taught me to, I guess, enjoy the present and not focus so much on labels, because in my head, like when I was younger, I always thought that, okay, this person likes me, or this person thinks I'm cute. Okay, they like me, all right? They like me, and now we have to be boyfriend and girlfriend. That's just how I thought it was. Like, but they like you, boom, you're boyfriend and girlfriend, cup relationship. That's what it is. But in reality, it's not, doesn't happen in those steps. Sometimes those steps never get finished, if that makes sense. Like, just because someone likes you doesn't mean they want to be with you. They don't want to be in a relationship with you, because now there are different types of ways to be together, but not really. Like, you have situationships, you have friends with benefits, you have all these other things that are in ways like a relationship, but not really. Because sometimes you can act like you're in a relationship, but you're not. And it is what it is. Like, we act like, you can act like you're in a relationship, but you just don't have the title. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. This was actually kind of fun, or not fun, but like, you know, speaking about things that are current and present in our society, our social scene. So hopefully I can do more videos like this if I get some more ideas. This was kind of just that spur of the moment, like literally last night I was like, why not just do some relationship questions or topics or whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.